Hey guys! Hey, my name's Oceana Cousins, and I'm going to be explaining numbers in base 7 and base 13. So let's get started. So far, I already have base 7 set up. Let's remember what's in this corner. 7 to the 0 power equals 1, 7 to the 1 power equals 7, and 7 to the second power equals 49. Now as you see here, I already have it set up. Now I put the numbers in the 7 to the second power chart because we won't be using this column today because we don't have any numbers higher than 49 so far. So we'll start with 7 to the first power and 7 to the 0 power. Right here, I'm just going to put 1 because we said over here 7 to the first power is 1. We can go ahead and just put 2 here because 1 plus 1 would equal 2. Next, we have 7 and 8. Because 7 to the 1 power equals 7, we can put a 1 here. Add a 0 because we need a placeholder. Carry down your 1 and add a 1 right here because 7 plus 1 equals 8. Therefore, you get 11. And down here on the bottom, we got 14 and 15. Now you can put a 2 here because 7 to the first power times 2 is the same as 7 times 7, which is the same as 7 times 2, and that equals 14. So you can put our 0 and have the placeholder. And then for 15, we can carry down the 2 and add a 1, just like we did for the 7 and the 8, because 14 plus 1 equals 15. Now, moving on, let's do the number 250. We'll make our chart. And this time we will be needing 7 to the second power because our number is clearly larger than 49. Now, going from here, we've got 7 to the second power, 7 to the first, and 7 to the 0. We got our hundreds, tenths, and ones place. I'm going to start with the number 5 in the hundreds place because if you take 7 to the second power times 5, that equals 245. Now, 245 is pretty dang close to 250. So if we try to put something in the tens place, we're going to do nothing but go over 500. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill that in with a 0. Now, because we know basic math, we know we only need 5 more to get to 250. So we can go ahead and put a 5 there and know that 250 in base 10 equals 505 in base 7. So let's go ahead and move on to base 13. Today in base 13, we will be finding the number 500. So let's write down some few basic facts. 13 to the 0 power equals 1, 13 to the 1 power equals 13, and 13 to the second power is equal to 169. So let's make our chart. We got 500 right here, 13 to the second power, 13 to the 1 power, and 13 to the 0 power. Now, we want to find the answer here. Well, we got 13 to the second power is 169. If we multiply this, we times that by 2, we're going to get 338. We multiply by 3, you're going to be in the thousands. So I think it's safe to say if we put a 2 there, the closest we're going to get is 338 to 500. We still need to figure the rest out. So if we go ahead and go here, let's make some symbols. Being in base 13, we can't go over 0 to 9, but we can make symbols to represent 10, 11, and 12. So for number 10, we're going to use a triangle. 11, use a backwards 5, and 12, we'll use a backwards 3. I think I'm going to go with the number 12, just to save us some time, because I know that 13 to the 1 power times backwards 3, or 12, equals 156. Therefore, you have 138 plus 156 equals 494. knowing basic math, we only need 5 more. Therefore, I can fill this in and get 500 equals 235.